Hi everybody. Just wanted to do one of my videos, and especially in light of the shootings earlier this week, I wanted to take a moment to both appreciate all of you and ourselves, but also to talk a little bit about what happened that day from our perspective and what we think we can do differently in the future. The first is that people were on doing sheltering in place during the day, and I appreciate people helping with that. And then we released everybody when the schools got released. We will try to figure out how to make those policies and procedures happen a little bit better in the future. But I appreciate everybody hanging in there. It was a hard day, and we had very little information from the city to go on. The second thing I wanted to say is, please make sure that one of the things that came out was that not every supervisor has every person that they supervise cell phone and vice versa. So please take a moment and make sure that everybody has your cell phone number so that we can stay in good communication. And finally, Melissa has offered to make herself available if people want to talk. And if you'd rather, you can please talk to your supervisor or your manager, but we're happy to be supportive of folks during this terrible tragedy. Moving forward, I wanted to give people a little bit more of an update on funding. So the good news is that we finally heard about all of our prevention grants, and those came in, and they came in at the amounts that we had hoped. So that's really exciting. We're still waiting on Ryan White, which funds our programs for HIV positive kids, and we have both a grant out that we're waiting on that does the early intervention stuff, the Navigator. And we also applied, as I talked about in an earlier video, we applied under Whitman, Walker, and Unity, and we are working with them to try to figure out kind of how we're going to move forward there, and we should know that shortly. I want to talk a little bit about school. Oh, and I should say that we've also asked the city for some additional funds just to make sure that the program stays secure at least through the next year as we figure out how we want to move forward and how Ryan White funds will be distributed in the future. On the schools team, so funding is good through the end of the year, and we're already starting to raise money for year 4. At the moment, some people know we have some issues with our IRB, Internal Review Board, so we want to clarify that. We're working with our funder to do that, but we have a great potential candidate for schools director. We're just trying to make sure that we can get the green light on all the IRB stuff so we can feel comfortable bringing her on. So stay tuned there. And then just give you a little heads up that the leadership team and the board are going to do some strategic planning retreat at the end of the month, and really start to talk about things are changing in the HIV field. Where do we want to get to? And so to work on that together and begin to look at what are our priorities for the next year in terms of helping Metro Teenage stay as strong as possible to serve as many kids as we can. On a lighter note, I just personally want to shout out to 2 employees who have quit smoking, and I'm really proud of them. As a former smoker, I'm always happy to help support folks who want to quit. And just in closing, again, the shooting Monday is so close to our office. I understand at least some people knew some of the people who were on the base. Really difficult stuff, both for us and for the country and our community, but really was just so freaking close. So, please take care of yourselves, appreciate each other, and again, if you need support, please check in with Melissa. Thanks.